Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have the first picks from both the 1998 and 2005 NFL drafts going head-to-head. It's Alex Smith going up against Peyton Manning. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 match.
It's Thursday night in the NFL, and we welcome you to tonight's matchup here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms getting set for kickoff and a big primetime game headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, it's a great environment when you talk about night games, and the players love it. They love being on the stage, showing everybody what they can do, and this is going to be fun to watch.
The Chiefs are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Broncos setting up here for the kickoff. This game has officially begun. He'll have a chance to take off. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Smith's heading out now. He'll, of course, be leading this offense today. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel from the gun. Kelsey's got it, and a first.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
But the hit knocks the ball out. And now we'll look at the Chiefs lineup on offense. A week ago, they shrunk. Second down and 10. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. As we get a look at this defense, DeMarcus Ware, a player opposing offenses hate to have to face.
Oh, my gosh. And where is he going to line up? We've seen him line up outside. He lines up as an inside linebacker. You know, he drops back in pass coverage.
But it's intercepted. Manning's heading out for his first series. He was able to move the ball up and down the field last week, ending up with over 350 passing yards.
We all know Peyton Manning, 6'6". He can play tall and he can make the throws. But what gets lost is the fact that he can shuffle those feet around and get himself some extra time.
First down at the 30. Anderson's handed the football. Now that we have a moment, here's a look at the Broncos offense. A model of efficiency a week ago without a single giveaway.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
They bring in the extra tight end. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
First down here. Manning's going to be in the pistol here. Vernon Davis with the catch.
Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays. That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
The Chiefs lined up in the nickel. The pass is picked off by Barry. Tackles made. And that pick could be an early momentum swing.
Man, when you're a quarterback and you throw an interception early, sometimes that's hard to overcome. You got to talk to yourself and just try to stay aggressive.
Charles is going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
Charles is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Travis Kelce comes down with it. Kelce's taken down at the 33.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
Smith dumps it off to Charles. Charles is taken down at the 18.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Smith's back at it now. Work with. They bring him to the turf.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
The Broncos bring their offense back onto the field here, trying to avoid a repeat of the mistake on their last drive, which was, of course, an interception.
Yeah, you're looking for a way to get that momentum back. And how do you do that? With a good play call on first down? Catch the defense off guard, get some momentum on the offense, give your players confidence so they can let it go.
First down at the 44. Wide to the left. Anderson's met after a gain of 8.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Second and 2. And incomplete. He was looking for Sanders.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. When it's 3rd and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
First and 10. Peyton Manning looking down. What a catch. Touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, and listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Broncos now will tack on the extra point. The point after is good. The Broncos now getting ready to kick it away. Takes off from the 5. He's brought down and run back of about 11. The Broncos came up with the pickoff of the quarterback last time they were on the field.
Well, I'd like to give him some credit, but let's be truthful here. That was just one awful throw. That's why it was intercepted.
Miller's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Smith's back in shotgun formation. Kelsey's going to pull in the bullet pass. Third catch today so far.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Charles inside. And that's Jackson in on the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Gets it out for the completion.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
Charles is tackled down at the 3rd.
That time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Chiefs take it from the 38. He'll throw it over the middle. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary.
Here we go.
Use
Come
a big
on,
guy.
team.
Well, the
Come
big
on.
guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him. Jamal Charles is fast no matter where you give him the football. That time he gets it in the red zone, picks up solid yards.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Charles is tackled down after a gain of 2. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
The Chiefs now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Wilson's Kansas City takes it across. Wilson's caught his first touchdown of the season. And it looks like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with the tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, tie game going into the second quarter. It looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here, isn't it? We love exciting games that stay close. And this one has the looks of that.
Smartly takes the knee in the end zone. The Broncos take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes...
Man intercepted! Tackles made. Late in the first, and it looks like the offense now has a great opportunity to break the tie.
Yeah, now it's time to go out there and get something done. My gosh, you practiced all week. You know, I kept hearing from the coaches, and so did you, Jim, how good they looked in practice on the offensive side. Well, show it to me. Well, we don't see this too often. This is a speed back, but a good job that time just running right through the tackle and breaking it.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Jamal Charles carries the football. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Charles is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
After a quarter. stalemate on our hands. Which offense can break this tie? We'll be back after this.
Yellow. Oh, nothing. Playing game.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Touchdown, Chiefs. Wilson's second touchdown of the game. And here in quarter number 2, they have taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
No. I have to work 5 to 7 tomorrow night.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Only the called and asked me that already.
He'll take it from the 4. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Here's Sanders getting set to start this next possession.
Yeah.
It's been a down day for him so far, Phil.
It has. And, you know, if you want to get this team going, you want to find a way to get some momentum on your side. Find a way to get the football to your star wide receiver. He's the guy that makes it happen. And if you get him the football, it can just pick this whole team up and give them a much better chance to win.
The Broncos snap it up at the 26. The reception by Sanders. Sanders met at the 30. That's his first reception today.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Well, Barbie has to leave like 2.
Should have had it.
We have to go check her. She has to go check her license.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. And it's complete to Vernon Davis.
The Broncos understand just give whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on 3rd down. This is something they can handle.
3rd and 4. Throws the pass. The pass is complete to Thomas.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Now 1st and 10. Looking across the middle. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd and 10. And this is dropped.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
From the shotgun. Intercepted. Running room. Going to take it the distance. The 30. The 20. He's brought to a halt. The Chiefs have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Smith's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays.
And that ball, Phil, was destined for the opposition, picked off in the end zone.
Jim, all interceptions are bad, but when you throw one in the end zone, it's much worse than bad. It's awful.
Runs it in for the touchdown. Another the touchdown early in the second quarter. And, Phil, we met with this team and the coaches. Did you have any idea they were going to come out with this kind of start?
No, I didn't, Jim. They're doing a terrific job on the offensive side and scoring those points. I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Anderson's ready to take the field again in what's been a subpar first-half performance so far, Phil.
Yeah, listen, he's ready to get some yards. I know that. He needs some positive plays to give him self-confidence. Even running backs, just like quarterbacks, they need some positive feedback to take advantage of that and really get him moving.
Empty backfield. Snap it out of the gun to Daniels. And Daniels is met at the 37. That's his first reception today.
The Broncos coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
Manning's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. The Chiefs come out in a dime package. First down at the 42. Ali's all over the ball carrier. The Broncos trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset. Anderson's had a really hard time of it, and right now his team, with it behind, knows they have to get him to step up.
Well, they do. You want your running back to step up. And when you see a running game struggle like we have seen so far here today, Jim, it always comes down to this. The offensive line is getting dominated, so there's no chance for the running back to get anything done. The offensive line, they've got to change up.
It's third down coming up. Has his target. Has 12 on this play.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down here after the completion. He'll throw it over the middle. On his way. Touchdown! Here we are at just about the midway point of the second quarter, and with that touchdown, suddenly the gap between these teams isn't that big.
Boy, it changed in a matter of seconds, didn't it? And now, can the defense take advantage of this momentum shift and be excited, go out there and make some plays and help this team maybe get in the lead before halftime?
Thomas is going to test the coverage here. And that return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Chiefs have put together a tremendous offensive performance here, but still it's just a one-possession game because their defense isn't holding up its end of the bargain.
You know, when you're in a game like this where the offense is playing well and your defense is really struggling, you don't say anything to the defensive players. You know why? Because, hey, next week it might be just the opposite. So go out there on the offensive side, take advantage of this situation, and pick it up for your defense.
First down and 10. On the money. Wilson's brought down after picking up 11 on this play. The Chiefs have been a little bit unbalanced with their attack, but one man, one receiver certainly isn't complaining. Wilson's been getting open, and he's not missing out on these opportunities to make big plays.
He's just one of those wide receivers. If you keep giving him chances, he will get it done, and they have found ways and designed plays to get him a lot of catches here in the first half.
Second down and 8. Ward that time in on the tackle. Advancing it now inside the 40. The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. And it's knocked down.
Well, Jim, that's a nice job by the defender knocking that football down on third down. That's what you want to do as a defense. Of course, you want to get off the field. Every time an offense completes a third down pass, their chances of getting a score on that drive go up. So getting off the field is great. Nice job by the defender.
The Chiefs have it at the 39. The grab is made by Kelsey. The Broncos defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
The Chiefs take it from the 23. And the reception by Charles. And there's only 2 yards.
Maybe later, Josiah.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Kelsey's got it. The Chiefs are in the end zone for the touchdown. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead. They like to take this in at halftime. If you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what to tell your players. Guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
Sanders has got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
I'm not alright, I'm broken inside, I'm broken inside, all I've gone through, it leads me to you, it leads me to you, I'm not alright, I'm broken inside. I'm broken inside.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down marks are.
I'm broken inside. I'm broken inside. I'm not alright. I'm broken inside. I'm broken inside. All I've gone through, it's lead me to you. It's lead me to you.
That'll probably go as a drop.
Davis is going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know that you were bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
I'm not alright. I'm broken inside. I'm broken inside. And all I've gone through, it's led me to you. It's led me to you.
Like he's a wide out, Phil.
Yeah, you know what you see now, Jim? It used to be everything was focused around the wide receiver. He was the #1 guy in the passing offense. But now we see many tight ends who are the #1 option, just like we're seeing here today.
Not alright. broken inside. I'm broken inside. And all I've gone through, it leads me to you. It leads me to you.
He has talent, and man, can he get away from the people covering. Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Smith's completion percentage, 80% on the day. First down at the 42.
Broken inside. I'm broken inside.
The Chiefs offensive
And
coordinator,
all I've gone through, it leads me to you. It leads me to you.
Another takeaway. That brings the play to an end.
Oh, I've gone through, it leads me to you. It leads me to you.
They got the interception.
First down at the 46. Anderson's ready to run off the screen. A foot race to the end zone. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. With about a minute to go in the half, it's a first down. First down at the 17. Thomas has got it. Touchdown. This game is tight. And that touchdown should restore quite a bit of their confidence. They're not too far off the lead now.
Well, they're a confident team usually, but the way they were playing today, you could tell they were down in the dumps, not showing much emotion, but that has changed around. They are excited and ready to play.
Thomas is going to run this one out. Thomas is tackled down at the 17. That return's good for about 24. The Chiefs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. Last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Second down and 4. Climbs the ladder, and he has it.
I'm not alright. I'm broken inside. I'm broken inside. And all I've done through, it leads me to you. It leads me to you.
80% on the day. And that's going to do it for the second quarter.